3, go.
So, I have today who came by to see me on her day off. No days off, actually, because she's running her business full time. Is one of our own on our team, and I'm so glad that you're on our team here, Dee. It's been so amazing working with you. She's a seamstress here, but she also has her own brand. Love JENEÉ, and it's DeAndrea, my Wednesdays Women in Business Crush.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love you.
I'm honored to be here.
I'm so glad she came by, stopped by. Just this was like spur of the moment. Like she's gonna stop by and see me while we were just testing this situation, and I'm glad you did, Dee. And I'm so excited to hear about your brand, Love JENEÉ, and who is Love JENEÉ?
Okay, so first the name, like Love JENEÉ, like it came from basically just committing to loving myself, and for who I was, like fully, for who I am fully. And so, like, really, the brand has been in the making since I cut my hair off. I had a relaxer, like, going from 2013, going into college, essentially. And just doing that big chop, like, really let me know, like, okay, you're beautiful. I had to keep telling myself, you're beautiful, and you have your own style, and you have to accept you first. So the name came, of course, it's my name, initials, and my middle name, but it came just from, reminding myself to love me first.
I love that, and coming into who you are and being able to love that person as you're getting to know this new woman that you're becoming. I love that because being natural, it is a process. And it is a step of like I'm gonna love myself for me, and I don't care who accepts it and who loves it. And then it always turns out to be something so amazingly beautiful, right?
Right.
So I'm excited to because really we never talked about the purpose of the name, but that embodies who you are as a person and your personality.
Thank you so much.
It's all about loving and growth and being authentic. The colors, your earrings, everything about you is just very inspiring. And I love watching you grow, and I love to work with you. And I'm so excited for your brand and where you're going.
Thank you so much. So yeah, that it from there basically set the tone for my brand, and it's been like a process. Um, and the process has been getting to know myself first. So I approach design through a very like conscious process, like of myself, of what's going on in the world, of the things that I feel like are taxing, basically, to me and the women around me, because very heavy print design. And so growing up, we saw like Gucci, Versace, and for me, I was always like really attracted to colors and prints. But I never saw like a black-owned brand that was original print design. Always just like nothing, not knocking anybody else. Always flowers, always things like that. And I do design with multiple motifs, but none like iconic, really. So in college, I actually came up with the elephant strong symbol. It's actually on my dress here.
And that's your logo as well.
And that's my logo. That's ended up being like the main motif for the brand. And has nothing to do with any other affiliations, but I had a necklace that was like a Mother Africa necklace, and it was an elephant, black elephant, and I scanned that, and I scanned some like red palms, and I started playing around with it because that's what I used to carry around with everything. That's how I styled myself, and really kind of just established like the beginning of me finding who I was and my identity after leaving home, basically. And
your identity as a woman.
As a woman, getting to know myself. And so it's very symbolic of womanhood for me. It's very symbolic, like it mimics like the uterus. It mimics like a floral type of pattern. And then it is reminiscent of those things. So it's very.
So now that's the uterus.
Yeah, it's very artful.
No, I never knew that, D.
Yes. And for me,
because it's everywhere. Okay, D.
Yeah, so it's very much so like womb healing.
Now I know what a uterus look like.
Mm-hmm.
It is the womb.
The woman.
The woman over here. Girl, I got your logo everywhere. I didn't know I had your uterus all over my stuff. I love it though. That's amazing. And because it's not just in your face, but look at there. Like you said, it's symbolic and you would never even know. But I recognize that logo or that motif.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I love it. And so as Dee's talking about print design, for those who don't understand fully what she means and how significant it is, like her patterns in her dress, this is not a fabric that, like most of us, will pick fabrics and then we'll design something from those fabrics. But this fabric and these prints and all of the graphics in the fabric she actually designed, and the uterus all up and down the arm of her fabric, as well as all the other artwork. It's beautiful, D. I love it. I love the colors, and every time she comes to work, she's so like, it's colorful is what I can say. But she's always setting a mood or taking us somewhere with her look, and it's often France, if you will. Jai, you gonna give us some of your French when D walks in?
Je m'appelle.
So yes, D, I love your style, and I love you, and I love working with you, and thank you for coming today. And so to order your pieces,
we go to lovedjenee.com, and it's LOVEDJENEE.com. Very interesting because Jenee is a French name. But anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, it had to be.
That's a tidbit.
It only makes sense.
That's a tidbit. But basically, you will go to, if you want to like learn how to order specifically, there is a page that says about. It'll tell you specifically how to order, but also what you should know about my brand is that it's slow fashion. Even the pieces that you can, order to get to you from 10 to 12 business days are made to order. So just keeping that in mind, we're not fast fashion. It's not going to be there in 2 to 3 days. And then the made to measure orders, you will want to set up an appointment on my page. It'll be on the link, the collections page at the bottom of the page, and you can set up a schedule there to order. And I'll actually be able to help you with the order, at least for the first time. The second time, you'll be able to do it on your own, hopefully.
Oh, I love it, D. And I'm so excited that you're my Women in Business crush, and we want to make sure we support our sisters in business like I support you.
Thank you. Love you, too.
I love you, too.
Thank you so much.